Saw 3 or 4 ambulances arrive over the past few hours. I'm told by a source they transported one patient from here who was in stable condition with some respiratory issues. A lot of concern, though, because this is a facility where people have died from the coronavirus over the past few days. We're also asking questions tonight about why it took days to quarantine a group of students who visited this place right before the outbreak. Ambulances keep arriving at Life Care Center of Kirkland to transport patients. Nurses and staff are monitoring dozens of residents for symptoms of coronavirus. Doctors are concerned there are more cases here, spreading among an already fragile population. A group of 18 students and 4 faculty from Lake Washington Institute of Technology visited the nursing home last week before anyone knew some residents had coronavirus. Those students and faculty are now being told to self-quarantine for the next 2 weeks. But coronavirus cases at Life Care Center were announced on Saturday. Why did it take almost 3 days to tell the students to self-quarantine?
Yes, I would have liked to have the information instantly, but this is a quickly evolving situation, and I do believe they're doing the best that they can.
Dr. Amy Morrison is president of Lake Washington Tech. She says she did not hear from the health department until Sunday night. The recommendation to quarantine came Monday. The CDC says people can spread the virus without being sick, but the main way it's spread is when someone has obvious symptoms like cough, fever, and difficulty breathing. As for those students,
at this point, they are not showing those symptoms.
So a bit of good news there. Lake Washington Tech says some people are overreacting to this. The college tells me family members of some of the students who visited this facility are being told by their employers, don't come into work, we want you to stay home for a few weeks. The college says that's also happening to other students on campus, students who did not visit this facility. We need to mention an important fact here. The CDC says family and friends of people who are not showing symptoms don't need to self-quarantine. Live in Kirkland, Ted Land, King 5 News.